Marduk45. I was just Googling one day and I found a Let's Play site. I was wondering if here and that site are related. YouTube and that site, probably not. Because I've never heard of a Let's Play site. I heard of a Let's Play forum, but they were really too strict. Because they said don't ever Let's Play RPGs. And, I mean, so far, that's where I got a bulk of my subs. Just speaking in terms here, I've got a bulk of my subs through Legend of Zelda and Final Fantasy 12. And I've not even finished with Final Fantasy 12. But, man, I'm still getting comments on my Legend of Zelda. So, yeah. I know I'm definitely got subs on Legend of Zelda. So, screw that. Screw that site, because screw the forum that I don't know where I found it at, but screw that forum because it's mean, and it just tells you that if you're not funny, don't try. And you don't have to be funny to be a Let's Player. You can do whatever you want if you want to be a Let's Player, in my opinion. So, Desera for 9595, favorite food. I like Chinese food. I like Asian food in general, as long as it's not spicy. I can't stand spicy food, it just makes me ugh. So, favorite kind of music and bands? Right now I'm listening to Emily Autumn, Be Silent, Be Still. And, I really like rock. Rock, gothic, sort of. Not much on the gothic, but I like Emily Autumn. I like Nightwish. I don't have much of Nightwish, but I like it. Pretty much if you feed me music like my sister does, Catcher Honest like totally just gives me music and says, here, listen to it, and I'm like, it's awesome, I love it. So, I'm very impressionable whenever it comes to music, so you can give me music and I'd be like, woohoo! Most of the time. I mean, if it's like rap or something, I probably won't listen to it. Top 5 games of all time. Top 5 games of all time. I don't like that question, just because it's gonna be hard. Alright. Let's go with Resident Evil series, Silent Hill series, Haunting Ground, Xenosaga, and gotta think of another one. What's another one? I don't know. What's another series that I love, adore, and everything else? It's a hard question. No, not really crying, but it is a hard question. I don't like that question. I can't make up a fifth one. Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid. Why not? I've watched all the Metal Gear games, so... Oh! Just because I know this isn't the question that I should be answering that to, but I just brought up, I've watched all the Metal Gear Solids and everything. I now have Metal Gear 4, so guess what we're going to be having? We're going to have a whole Metal Gear series. We're going to have Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and Metal Gear Solid 4. 4 will be the most epic I'll play it so far, so woohoo! That's just my little announcement. Alright, top 5 Let's Plays you've watched. Oh my god, don't top 5 me on that. I have to say I love World of Goo, both by Ollie and OTG. Both of those are awesome. I really love Lord Vega's Silent Hills, even though he doesn't want to be known as the Silent Hill Man. I also really love his Oblivion. Vash, I adored his Metal Gear stuff. That's pretty much why I want to do the whole Metal Gear series. I want to be like the girl Metal Gear or whatever. Catcher Honest with her Resident Evil. Not 4, well, actually 4 and remake, because I really love both. And then, if I name more than 5, please tell me. And then Halloween 4545 with his Call of Cthulhu, because I love Call of Cthulhu. I go back and watch my favorite scene where he says, I managed to jump on this, launch into the air, hit the ceiling, and break my leg. I love that part. I probably just screwed up that whole quote, but I love that part. Angel Girl Ma. Please name your favorite game character and why. My favorite game character is actually from a game that I'm going to be let's playing soon. Her name is Cosmos. Those of you that know her, you should know why I love her. But I mean, I can't explain why I love her because it'll be giving away Xenosaga 1 storyline and Xenosaga 3, so I'm sorry. If you want to know the answer, you can always PM me, because I'll tell you if you really want to know the answer. This is a really hard Craggy Kevin? Whiskey or wine? I'd choose whiskey. I wouldn't drink. I don't say go drink, people, but I absolutely liked whiskey more than I ever liked wine, so woohoo! Catrononis, can you explain why we consider ourselves sisters and not just friends? Okay, why explain us as sisters whenever we're so much alike? I mean, not explain us as sisters if we're not so much alike. The reason why I answer this way is because, I honestly, I adore you as a person. I really adore you as a person, and I'd much rather be related to you than be calling you my friend. Because, my God, I mean, I noticed that you're older than me, and it doesn't really matter about age, but I swear I look up to you like a bigger sister. I do look up to you, Catrononis, so I usually do that with some of my friends. Some of my friends, they stay friends, but some of my friends, they rise to the level of siblinghood. Whether they're younger or older, because I have a few younger sisters. I have a few younger sisters and a few younger brothers too. But Halloween 4545 is my older brother, so woohoo! Okay, Tapakasan. I probably said that wrong. If you can slap me on the wrist. Bad Sashas. I have 2 questions. You can pick if you want. I'll just do them both. If money is green and the sky is blue, what color is the number 7? The number 7 is purple, because I so choose it to be. If you could pick any pairing out of all the games you've played, what pairing would it be and why? Why? Speak correctly, please. I would choose... trying to look over at my game collection, because I want to make sure I look at all the games so I make sure that I can choose correctly. I mean, I already have my choice, but, you know. I would have to say Claire and Steve. Oh, well, it's a 3-way tie, really. It's a 3-way tie between Heather and Vincent, Claire and Steve, and Dante and Lady. I completely forgot there for a second. Okay, she did ask why. Why would be Claire and Steve, because they're so adorable together and they're the youngest. They're probably some of the youngest characters of Resident Evil, and they've been given a romance game, so woohoo, Claire and Steve. And I beg for Steve to come back to Claire, because Wesker just made it so open at the end of Code Veronica. Dante and Lady, because, come on now, they had an attraction. Even if it's a one-time affair, they had an attraction. Waha. And then, who else did I say? Heather and Vincent, because I think Vincent could use Heather a little bit differently than how he does use her. I totally mean that in different means, however you might have taken that. Never mind, I didn't mean it like that, so don't listen to me. Alright, Ollie Dag. Hi, Ollie Dag. Mwahaha, I love Q&As. They're fun. Yes, they are fun. Anyway, my question is, if you could rename any country, you did this with Catrononis, I know it was you, what would you rename it and why? Which would you rename and what would you rename it? Also, what would said country's favorite execution methods be? Actually, I like the favorite execution method bit. You should have done that with Catherine Honest. But, I would actually rename Russia. Just because I really like Russia. It's like a giant country, so I would really love to name it like the motherland, because technically it's called Mother Russia. So I would love to call it the motherland. And there is a licking battle going on between cats. It's like, I must lick you the most. Sorry. Waha! And the said country's execution methods? Oh, that would be sending people to Siberia. I love that. Sending random people naked to Siberia. Let's see how long they last. Woohoo!